Yeah, I just wanted to say a few things about statements that have been made towards me and other people who didn't like The Last Jedi. A lot of ones that I heard is that you just didn't like the fresh new style. You're living in the past. You didn't like the fresh new style. I don't really have a problem with fresh. Don't have a problem with new. I was ready for some crazy changes in Star Wars, maybe introducing something that isn't really part of the Jedi or the dark side, something, kind of in the middle, I was kind of ready, I was ready for some things to change, but I wasn't ready for the movie to not feel like a Star Wars movie. I wasn't ready for Star Wars to stop feeling like Star Wars. This movie feels like, I don't know, 3 Star Trek episodes mashed into one. That's not fresh. I mean that is, but it's stomping on like the way the movies are supposed to feel. Like The Force Awakens, everyone hated it. And now everyone loves this one. That just tells me people don't know what Star Wars is supposed to be. And I guess the general public doesn't like Star Wars anymore then. And if that's the case, and if these are the movies we're gonna get, then I guess I'm done with Star Wars. I guess you guys can enjoy these garbage fires of a mess where wacky, crazy stuff happens, like BB-8 driving an AT-AT. Enjoy it, I guess, but that's not Star Wars to me. Oh, save the animals and that whole B story and the casino planet. That casino planet, you're telling me that felt like Star Wars to you? That really felt like you were immersed in a Star Wars movie. You put that casino planet on par with Empire Strikes Back. Because I don't. It felt like Kingsman. I love Kingsman. Oh, I love Kingsman. It's freaking great. I watched it last night. But I don't want my Star Wars to feel like Kingsman. The other one is, oh, Star Wars fanboy. I saw this in an article. This movie wasn't meant for you. Then who was it meant for? I guess it was meant for the general population. And then I don't want to be a part of Star Wars anymore. Because if this movie, this Star Wars movie, wasn't meant for the hardcore Star Wars fans, it wasn't meant for the people who love this franchise, who buy the merchandise, who buy the Blu-rays every time they come out, then who was it meant for? I don't have a problem with Star Wars being for everyone. Star Wars has always been for everyone. There's always things in Star Wars that can appease everyone, but at its core, its tone, it's supposed to feel the same way. That's why I don't like the prequels. But you know what? At least the prequels tried to be like Star Wars. The Phantom Menace attempts it. So that's kind of all I have to say right now about The Last Jedi. You guys enjoy it if you want, but it's not Star Wars. Star Wars is dead. Long live Star Wars.